Hello, guys. Welcome into Friday night, late night pillow talk. That is right. It's your girl, Crystal, and I'm here to catch up with all of you to see how each and every one of you guys are doing. I know we didn't have our chit chat week check in, how I like to do the midday one this week because I've had some things going on. And most of you guys know that today I had a couple injections done on the back of my neck. So yeah, that's what has been going on. So there's 10 of you in the house. We're going to hop over to the chat here and we are going to say hello to a few of our friends. Now, guys, I'm going to tell you, I don't know how long I'm going to be going on for just because I am seriously still not feeling 100% well. So, first of all, let's say hello to my girlfriend, Miss Lily. Hello, how are you? I hope all is doing well with you. And we have Miss Sharon's in the house. Hello, hello, hello. And Mrs. Lorraine. Hello, how are you? And we have Mr. and Mrs. J&N Travels. They are about ready to head to bed. Hello. Well, thank you for coming in, John and Nancy. I hope you guys are doing fantastically well. And it's Miss Cindy Spiker. Hey, girl, what's going on? Hope all is well with you. And the weather is beautiful there. It's snowing here, guys. It's been snowing for 24 hours. Ugh. I'm so tired of it. So tired of it. So yeah, not much going on here. We had hockey today. I had injections done Monday morning, Tuesday morning. And then I had a rest period until today. And then I had 6 injections done on my neck this morning. We have She Devil is in the house. Hello, Miss Tommy. How are you? And Mr. Mellow Nomadic Adventures himself. Hello, Marshall. Hope all is going well with your travels. And thank you very much. Now it's all about them watch hours, baby. So, but yeah, so I had that done. The blocker that I had, it's called oh, hold on, because I can't remember it all. I had a I texted so many people about this today. You think I'd know it by heart. It's called it's a cerebral it's a cervical medial branch block. So it's called a CMBB block. I had it at C3, C4, and C5. Well, they give you a little diary and all that other good stuff. I don't want to show too much because my personal information's on it. So what it is when you have this done, you have to rate your pain from like 0 to 100%. 100% means that you don't have any pain at all. 0 means you had all kinds of pain. So when I did this, when I first got it done, I'll be totally 100% raw with you. My neck was numb. I just felt a lot of pressure in the upper trunk of my neck, which leads into the back of the head. Okay. So I did have that done. And by the time I got home, an hour after being home, I got down to 50% numb. It was already starting to wear off, just like that. And the second hour, I was only at 20% numb. And then the third, fourth, fifth, and sixth hour, I had nothing. I could feel everything. My neck still on the right side, there's a lot of trauma on the right side, like a lot. And I think that's where a lot of my problem is. So, I actually have an MRI scheduled for next week, and we will be going over. We'll get the MRI done, and then it normally takes about 72 hours for them to get those results back. And then my doctor will have the results back and hopefully going in the next direction. So now that this injection thing did not work, I have to go back. We have to talk about it. My next step, and the next step is going to be obviously surgery because this is not something that is not working for me. But here's the kicker. I've already been to one surgeon that he recommended me to because of how bad my neck was. They told me he would not touch me. So now I have to decide which hospital I want. And I think I'm going to go with U of M because the reason why I'm going to go with U of M is U of M is a teaching high board certifying hospital. They have doctors come in from all around the world. Great care. I cannot talk enough about U of M Hospital. When my father was in a really bad motorcycle accident a few years ago, well, several years ago, he almost died. If it wasn't for U of M Hospital and the life flight and all the blood transfusions and the phenomenal nurses and their support staff and the team of doctors and all of that, I don't think my dad would be here today on the decisions that we had to make. And that's actually what turned me into going into the medical field when he had his motorcycle accident back in like 2003, 2004, no, 6, 2008, because Livy was just little. And yeah, so I spent many nights by his bedside in an ICU room listening to bells and whistles go off constantly. If he was breathing, if he was eating, if they had to put a nose tube in to feed him and everything like along that line. So if I have to ever pick a hospital, I think to have my next surgery at, that would be where I go because I know that I would be 100% in good hands, if that makes sense to any of you. So, yeah, that is the next process that we're going to look at and go from there. And you never know, I don't know. I don't know what's going to show up on this, but I'm not just about to let anybody and everybody operate on me. I'm not looking for that, but it's to a point to where somebody has to take control and somebody has to move this to the next level. Yeah, U of M is a good choice, I think, too, Busby. Yep. Hey, Lance, what's going on? Hello, Miss Sandra Hawkins. Hello, Mr. Busby, by the way. Guys, give me just a second. Let me go grab something to eat or something to drink real fast, and I'll be right back. Okay. Sorry, folks.
Hello.
Hi. Yeah, so I had actually, when Chris asked if anybody was going to go live tonight, I had just taken my meds and crawled into bed. So I'm like, okay, I can try to go live for an hour. I'll try. I can't guarantee it, but we'll try it. My problem is, I think with all that medicine they gave me in the back of my neck today, on top of my pills, like I can already feel it like kicking my and the you know what already. So,
Hey, Lily. Hey, Sandra.
but yeah, it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Um, so real quick, actually, I can just do this.
I was
Bing.
trying to finish something for my son's birthday before I went to bed tonight. So
Yeah.
one finish first, and he just went to bed. So I was like, I was gonna wait till the right hour because he was born like 1:31. I was gonna wish him a happy birthday then, but he went to bed about 10 minutes ago. I was like,
Uh
all right,
huh.
you'll see the stuff in the morning or whenever he decides to get up tomorrow.
So here is what my neck looks like. There's a dot here, and here, 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 and here.
You gonna look like you have vampire bites.
Yeah. And then there's the other side. See how welted up they are?
Mm-hmm.
So that tells me I'm allergic to something that they've used. So I don't know. I'm just very. I had somebody accidentally grab me tonight at the hockey game, and they grabbed me from the back of my neck. Like, you know how when you go up to somebody and you see somebody that, you kind of like put your hand on their neck?
Mm.
Yeah, they grabbed a hold of me and they went to squeeze, and I grabbed their fingers instantly and it bent them all the way back. And they were like, "Ow, ow, 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 ow! I was just playing. I was just playing." And I'm like, um, "Don't touch my neck." And they're like, "What's the matter? What's the matter?" And they're like, "Oh my God, Crystal, we didn't even notice that you had band-aids on. Nothing." And I'm like, "Yeah, is that a stripper pole?" It sure is. That's for when Lola's around. I just haven't changed the background. That's the Lola pole.
Thanks, Sharon.
Here, we're around the world now.
It's troubling.
Aw, Ellsworth said, I had to put headphones on Lacey. I had to put headphones on so Lacey doesn't hear Crystal. Whatever. So, but yep, that's what we've been doing. And then I've been just trying to rest all day, all day. Like I'm tired, I'm physically exhausted, but I just keep pushing through it. You know what I mean?
I don't know what time I was laying down here watching a video, and next thing I knew, I woke up at 10:47, and I was like, "Okay, how long have I been out? I have no idea."
When was Lola born? Lola was born. Mm, when was the cruiseathon we did with Sean and Alana in the see-through bikinis?
Like 10 months ago.
Yeah, about that time.
At least when I looked up that video, I believe it was like 10 months ago.
So your girl is struggling emotionally, mentally, physically. Like I am just over it all,
I can understand.
And I was sitting here last night and I got a phone call at like 11:45, and it was the hospital, our local hospital. I'm like, who in their right mind is calling me at 11:45 at night? And I thought it was my oldest. Um, so I answer it, And I hear, yes, is this Crystal Wagner? And I was like, yes, it is. And they're like, hi, this is so and so with Port Huron Hospital. And I went, after I heard that, my heart kind of like sank because I'm thinking, okay, Steve's at work. My dad's probably home. We are here. What's going on? And they called on Travis's behalf. And I was like, and then I had to be that person and say, absolutely not.
Tough love.
And it just makes you feel like crap even more. So, good morning, Misfits and Dreamers. How are you doing, Bob? Have a good night, Sandra.
Good night, Sandra. She needs a relaxing vacation.
Yeah. Huh. So yeah, it was just nerve wracking. And then, like I said, the injections on Monday, and then I just kind of feel really out of it. And then the three, I had 6 injections today. And then come to find out, if this would have been successful, and so I go back the following Monday, everything's in 2-week intervals. I go in 2 weeks. And then after that, if that would have been after that appointment, then I go for the next series of injections, which is 6 more. And then I have to wait. I have to wait 3 weeks. Then after that, I can go have the surgery done on one side of my neck only. Then I have to wait a month and get the other side done. Because they can't do both sides of your neck at the same time.
Wow.
So
You feel like a human pincushion. Yep.
Busby, it's horrible. It is horrible. My neck is hurting so bad. I was telling somebody tonight that I don't know if I want to cry, scream, yell, or just punch the living out of something, because that's what it feels like.
What's going to hurt the least?
Yeah. Yeah, and then Steve said to me tonight, he's like, he goes, I know, he goes, babe, I know, he goes, babe, I know that this is so hard for you to go through. He goes, I truly feel bad that you got to go through this. No, Bob, I can't have anything. I have to stop all meds for the whole duration that I'm going through all of this. Can't have any NSAIDs, can't have any pain meds, can't have anything. Are you ready, girlfriend?
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Doing good.
Ooh.
Did you just start your workout?
Yep. I just got home from work, let the dog out.
Yeah.
Changed and walked on over here.
Yeah. Yep. And then he tells me, oh, if this all works out for your procedure, we will prescribe you 4 volumes, and you have to take all 4 of them at the time. I said, if I took all 4 volumes at one time, I would be passed out, not waking up for days.
Right, I would be too.
They're like, well, no. What you will do is take one an hour before, and then you could take another one right before. I was like, okay, so you're giving me 4? And they're like, yeah, well, that's for the procedure that you'll have to wait 3 weeks for to get another one. And I was like, just give me 2 pills, because I'll only probably take a pill and a half, if that. Like, I don't know. And then you go to a hockey game and have to run around a freaking ice rink because your boss can't do his job. And I'm like, so I spent all day running up and down the steps at work.
Well, that's not good.
Mm-mm. And then I went up and sat in the bar. because I technically wasn't supposed to be working. Hello, Mr. Billy.
Hey, Billy. Hey, aren't you supposed to be getting on a cruise ship here soon?
Right? I know Amber texted me earlier and said, I haven't even packed yet.
And don't they get on the ship tomorrow?
They fly out 11:30 Saturday.
They
Okay,
get
so
on
they
the cruise ship on Sunday.
Yep.
Get on Sunday, okay.
11:30,
Have a great night, Bob and Bonnie.
I can't remember, so it's 11:30 or 11:50 something.
Yeah.
They arrive in Tampa 1-ish or 1:30 or something.
I'm excited for them. They deserve it.
I'm excited for all of them. Like, I hope they have an amazing time.
Yeah. Mine's in 25 days, 24, 25.
Yeah. Where are you going out of, Amy?
Galveston.
Okay. So where is the nearest airport to that port?
So it'd be Houston, and there's 2 airports in Houston, Houston Hobby and Bush.
Okay. So if they were to fly into there, can they rent a car, drop it at the port, and then rent another car and then go back towards the airport later on?
That I'm not 100% sure because I don't know what rental cars are, like agencies would be in Galveston.
Okay.
But I know like Carnival, you can do the Carnival shuttle, and it's cheaper from Hobby because Hobby's closer. Like Hobby's on like the southeast corner of Houston, where Bush is like more central north of Houston, northern Houston. So it's cheaper from Houston, from Hobby, and Hobby is like the southwest.
Gotcha.
And then I just like, so when I went out of Galveston in 2020, I stayed in Houston. I got a hotel close to the airport, took a shuttle from the airport to the hotel, then the next morning from the hotel back to the airport. And then I took the Carnival shuttle down to Galveston. But this time I'm just driving straight to Galveston because it's a 6 hour, 6.5, it's a little over 6 hours, like 6 hours and 15 minutes to drive.
Mm-hmm.
And if I were to take the airport out of Abilene is American, so I would have to take American to Houston, and then get a shuttle and go down there the day before, and that would be about 6 hours. And then I'd still have to pay for parking at the airport, where I'm paying for parking down at Galveston, and it's $80. Or I would drive 2.5 hours to Love Field to go to Hobby, and then still have to take an hour car ride. So might as well just drive the 6 hours.
Right.
Because I'm saving time by driving.
So my sister-in-law and her husband are going on one out of Galveston in August. Okay. And she was just asking me a bunch of questions earlier today, and I'm like, I've talked to a few people. I think you're crazy. Just drive. His dad lives in Jasper. Okay. So like they want to go see him. So it would make more sense for them to just drive and leave their car at the port.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm doing. Now, had I still lived in Amarillo, I would probably fly.
Really?
Because I could have flown out of Amarillo to Houston, and then I would have had that hour drive.
Yeah.
So. But I'll be driving 6 hours. I'll leave here like 3:30 in the morning. So that Saturday I'm gonna work open like 8 to 5, and then try to sleep, and then be up and to go at 3:30 in the morning, or by 4.
Wow.
That first day I'm gonna be super tired, but it'll be fine.
Well, then we were up early to fly to Detroit.
Yeah. That we were.
But yeah, if they're gonna fly in, I would recommend flying to Hobby.
Okay.
just because it's closer to Galveston.
Okay, okay. Yeah, they're going on some ship that some famous slot puller dude is on.
So it's Royal Caribbean then?
You know, it's Carnival.
Oh, is it? Oh, then I don't know.
Yeah, some famous slot pull guy. All of this dude's slots that he does will be featured on all of our Carnival ships. I don't
Huh.
even know who it is. Some bigwig, high gambler type person. So, God, guys, I can barely like stay awake. But if I like put any pressure on the back of my head, it's like, yep, I'm awake. I can't get comfortable. So I know the next couple days I'm going to be irritable. Or my family's going to want to disown me and go live in a different home. They can all go live with my dad. Hello, Miss Mary.
I'll be irritable tomorrow. I get to go to LARP, but there's another guy riding with us I can't stand.
Oh, that's no fun.
So when do you leave? What time do you leave, Michael?
4:30 p.m. This doesn't start till like 6
In the morning or in the evening?
in the evening.
Oh, I was going to say, damn, girl, you better go to bed.
It'll end at midnight tomorrow.
No, Busby, I sleep on my sides. I'm a side sleeper. Because if I lay on my back and I try to get up and go anywhere, I can't. Like, I don't have. I lose function. Oh my God. Am I still taking Kenny? I'm picking up Kenny. When, I don't know. And yeah.
Because doesn't that just determine when they get up there?
Yeah. I have no idea what's going on. I don't know if they're going to try to stop and stay the night and then drive the rest of it up to me, or is she going to try to go straight through and maybe stay the night in Michigan and then go the rest of the way home? I don't know.
Yeah,
It would make more sense to stop somewhere.
for sure.
Yeah.
Because to drive right through, if they don't leave till like they want to go to church the thing, and then there's something else after that, so they don't leave till 12, 1, whatever. They're going to be middle of the night getting there. Then you still got to drive back home.
Yeah, they should probably stay somewhere Sunday night and then meet you on Monday.
Yeah, because you're looking at 12, 1 o'clock at night arriving here.
And that's like if they don't stop, really.
Yeah, and I have a 2-hour drive to go get them, so.
And nobody wants to do that in the middle of the night if they don't have to.
I would say just do it on Monday. And then that way you can actually see what Michigan looks like on the drive up there.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, we know we got there safe.
Good.
Yeah. Papa called all of us earlier. I think he was having a little bit of a rough goodbye.
Is that why my phone kept going off? Like I was on the phone and then that comes up and then my boss called me and then it pops up again. I'm like, what are you people doing?
Yeah, Papa hit it on accident. And he was just, you could tell he was worried, you know what I mean? And I said, "Don't worry, I'm going to take great care of him. He will be in good hands." It's like, "You have nothing to worry about." And then he started breaking down, and I'm like,
Yeah.
"Mm." And I'm trying to do my makeup because I'm trying to get ready for the game. And I know, Lorraine, you and about 80 other people are. So I wasn't even going to get up and open this up. I was supposed to go to bed.
You're supposed to.
I am. I'm supposed to be just in bed.
I was just going to do a backstage with a few people.
So
But I had to finish up what I was doing first.
yep.
I'm tired. I've been up since like 8:30 my time.
Yeah. Did you said you had to work today or no?
I work pretty close.
You're not a bad influence, Busby.
Yeah. Yes, he is. Because it wasn't for him that said, "Hey, nobody's going live tonight."
He was bored.
And I dropped the link and he goes, "Oh, well, I can't come up on panel." Mm-hmm.
This bed is so uncomfortable.
Yeah. Guys, I cannot stay awake. I've fallen asleep twice. Amy caught it by when she was talking about going and seeing Michigan during the day. I was almost ready to start the snoring process, and when I heard Michigan, I was like, "Wake my eyes up." Could you imagine having like a sleep stream where we could sleep but yet keep it on? I couldn't do that.
Nope.
We'd have to mute ourselves or we'd all be snoring.
Right?
Sleep stream, let's see who snores loudest.
Right?
I can imagine what they'd be talking about in chat.
We'll get up. What crop where? So
Yeah, I fell asleep earlier like this and I wake up and my whole arm's gone to sleep.
I know. I know. I shouldn't even be up. I should be down, but it's so hard to just go to bed. I know that's what I need because I haven't slept very well. I think the last 4 days I got a total of maybe 6 hours of sleep total.
That's not good at all.
No.
It killed me to take Livy to school this morning. Yeah, this morning. Like, I don't know how I got her to school and got home all in one piece. Because I was like,
Especially this weather doesn't help either.
no.
I kind of wish my Fitbit still worked so I know what my sleep pattern would be because it would look like crap.
Yeah, I should really wear my watch to bed, but I don't know when I would charge it.
So it'd be like 2 hours here, 3 hours there, an hour here. But it won't
I'm gonna
charge.
say it's my fault. I started it all.
You did.
You did.
By asking that question, so I guess no one's going live tonight? Or who's going live tonight? I was like sitting there thinking it showed up on my watch. And I'm like, well, I'm at work, so not me.
I'm so used to sitting there and watching Mike's lives or being on Mike's lives till 2 in the morning. I'm like, okay, well, I didn't get on live at all yesterday. So I was like, I want to watch somebody talk.
We're gonna try to make it an hour. Then after that, somebody else can go live because I don't know if I'm gonna make it any longer than that. Right now we're
Hey,
at
Crystal,
7 minutes, huh?
here's a positive thing. I'm actually on your live for once.
Yeah. Well, that's because we ain't got Lola and the hooker pole ain't in the middle of the room.
That was hilarious. You're like, I'm bringing out Lola, and I was like, nope, not gonna be here for that. That's hilarious.
Lola's new music got a copyright
Yeah.
claim.
Oh man.
Yeah, I talked to Mike earlier tonight, and we were talking about copyright strikes and claims and all this other stuff. So
Yes.
he's like, if you want your membership tab, you need to go through your videos and clean them up right now.
We were talking about that earlier.
You want to talk about a nightmare? I think I had 2 videos in there that were taken down by YouTube,
Wow.
and I was like, "What the heck?"
I
I'm
haven't had
glad, but still, I don't even know
my
what they
video.
were.
My video that came out today can't be seen in Russia
Really?
Wow.
because of the Macarena. But who cares?
I was looking at the analytics thing, and there was one, what your audience is, and I got one that's like, one of the percentages like 0.039% Russia, and I went, how are they seeing this? What is that, one person in Russia?
Right. Now, and then I got that weird comment the other night that I could not read. I was like, somebody help translate.
Oh yeah, we translated it.
On my phone, it wouldn't translate. And then I got up this morning and I looked at it and it was translated. I'm like, how the hell did that happen?
I haven't had comments like that in a while. Like when I first started doing videos, I got a couple of those. But
Right.
typically they're all in
Yeah.
English.
I don't want to automatically assume it's, somebody trying to get one over on me or something. Just
Yeah.
because I can't read what it says.
Yeah,
So that's why I was like, somebody help me.
I think I got one
So,
once.
Crystal,
I made that.
you said that you can't put pressure on the back of your neck? Crystal.
Yeah.
You said you can't put pressure on the back of your neck?
I can't
So-
even, like, if I lay with my head like against the upper part of the chair,
Right.
even with my pillows underneath my neck, I can't do it either. I told you, once I take my meds and given everything that I've had done the last week, it's
Right.
all caught right up to me. Like, I swear to God, I'd probably go in there right now and put my head on that pillow and be out like a light.
Okay.
That's just how I feel. Like, I'm going to try to side sleep tonight on the side of my head and see how it does. I pray to God I get some sleep because I have to be the boss tomorrow at work too, and I'm not.
I have a possible solution,
What's that?
but it's going to sound really funny.
What's that?
Hemorrhoid pillow. The donut.
Yeah.
Try doing that if you have one. Anywhere if you can get one.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing in the middle of it. And it still supports your head. So maybe that will work. But right now, you're falling asleep.
You need to
Yep.
go to bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
I appreciate you trying, though.
I know. I feel horrible because it's like,
Ugh. It's a fact of life.
I used to be able to get up here and go for hours. Now I'm lucky if I even make it 20 minutes at night.
Well,
But given
there's
that
a
I've
lot of
been through some
factors.
crap the last couple of days too, so
A lot of factors have come against you lately.
Your body's trying to tell you something.
yeah, go
And
climb my ass in bed.
more healing occurs while you sleep.
I know.
Your
You
body
sound
needs
like
to
my
get-
husband.
You got to take
saying
care
that
of you
as
before you
a
can take
spouse.
care of you too.
Yeah,
I'm saying that as a former medical professional.
I know.
I'm saying that for someone who's been there, done that, got the T-shirt.
Right?
Chat, should she go to bed, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I know Lorraine's got my number. She'll call me, so I'm going to bed.
See, Mary Jo says, let's say good night. Good night, Crystal. Love you, friend. You need to get some rest. Go. Good night, everyone.
Yeah, no, I know. All right, I'm gonna let you guys go, and then I will talk to all of you guys tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then I won't be live then till Tuesday. Maybe let's see how I feel, okay? Because I'm
Take
gonna
care of you
need
first.
I think I'm gonna need a few days to just R&R myself.
And
Right.
get into a routine with your new visitor. And
I'm sure we'll see you Monday night on a live because Kenny will come on and then you'll pop in the background.
Yeah, and you know that's what I was just thinking to myself. I forgot I got Kenny. Like I forget that he's going to be here. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that means I'm not allowed to walk out to the refrigerator in the middle of the night with just my t-shirt and underwear on. I better put pants on.
Yeah.
I'm getting ready to go live on Thursday, and my special color, my daughter-in-law, walks through with her leggings and her lacy bra on, and I'm like, turn the camera. That's all I need.
I reminded him twice to bring a robe, so I hope he did.
Yeah. Well, the best part for him is that his room, the bedroom, is right across from the bathroom. So he can literally go from the bathroom to the bedroom and close the door, and he should be fine.
It's just a good thing anyway.
Close the door. That's the part.
Yeah.
And have you had the talks with your daughter about what she can and can't wear?
Yeah. I said, Livy, you run around in here with a sports bra on. You need to put a shirt over that. I was like, Kenny is a 28-year-old kid that's got male hormones all over the place. She goes, I'll punch him.
Oh, that sounds real good. Punch the disabled guy.
Right.
On the next YouTube video.
I told her, I said, Livy, she goes, I'm going to let Kenny let us do his makeup, and then we could take pictures of it. I can see her and Kenny having some good times. Like fun times, you know what I mean? Not like not stupid times. I see them getting along pretty good.
Yeah. You're gonna probably be yelling at both of them to shut up so you can sleep.
You're gonna drive me nuts. She's going with me to go get him.
Kenny, go be quiet.
Oh,
Go to
that's
bed.
cool.
You're gonna wake Steve up.
Right.
No, you can't do a live in your room while Steve's sleeping.
Right? No, he can't because that's my studio. Damn it! It's going to be taken over by Kenny.
Go out to the living room.
I could see it now.
I'm glad she's going with you to go.
She's supposed to go with me if he comes in Sunday night. But if he comes in Monday, she'll be
Yeah.
at school.
I just hope Hot Lips didn't get packed.
I almost said Hot Lips. What? And then, duh. Oh, I'm sure it did.
Didn't Amber pack for him, and Amber said it was going. And then he also said it was going, so the boys didn't find it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. There's a lot of things that Amber says she's making Kenny bring. I was like, no, you're not.
That's hilarious. Well, I hope they're being safe. I was watching his live earlier, and it went dead. Like, just went blank, so I don't know. Somebody in
Yeah.
the chat earlier said they made it to Helen, though.
Yeah. They
Yep.
had, Papaw said they had traffic in Georgia somewhere.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Probably just
We
as you're
wanna-
going into Georgia, because that's where we got traffic too.
Yeah. Yeah, we ran into a bunch of traffic driving around yesterday.
Yeah.
But, well, you better get some sleep. Try to, at least.
Yeah, my eyes are pretty red.
I don't know. That option may or may not work. I don't know. It's worked for me in the past when I was in the hospital.
Yeah.
So it may or may not work, but at least if you try it, then you'll know. But it is kind of weird sleeping on something you're supposed to be sitting on.
True. True.
So, but hopefully that'll work.
True, true. I just wish that there was. I wish that I had relief, truthfully and honestly.
Yeah.
But there's
Just be
no
careful.
relief, none. And when it comes to my neck, I'm so guarded because what happens if they made a wrong poke or they touched something wrong and it paralyzed it? Like my mind goes every which way.
I don't want to answer that for you.
It's just scary. You know what I'm saying? Like it's super scary.
Right.
I have a really good memory foam pillow. I don't like it, to be honest with you.
Does it have a hole in it, though?
It's got the groove.
Oh, okay.
It's
Have you-
actually on Kenny's bed.
Have you tried to see if it'll give you any kind of relief, though? Temporary?
I haven't used it just yet. I haven't used it today. It's in the other room, so.
Right.
But alrighty, we're gonna. Oh, hold on.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Hello, beautiful people.
Hey, V, how's it going?
I had to leave. I love how my bodyguard left me.
I told you I was coming back.
Let's be in the Golden Girls.
The Golden Girls and Busby.
He's the stand stepping.
You're stepping.
The bodyguard.
All right, I'm going to bed because if I don't go to bed, I'm going to fall asleep on this live stream.
Yeah. Go to
Well, it
bed.
wouldn't be the first one you fell asleep on.
I know, but I just feel.
Can we all just fall asleep on the live and wake up tomorrow morning?
I remember one like this.
Oh yeah, I know.
KKP.
And everybody's like, "You fell asleep," and I'm like, "What?"
I remember that.
Well, there's one of me, and then there's the one of me in this position.
Yeah.
I will never do that because I'm afraid of everybody texting me and going, "You fell asleep." I got a photo of it.
That's what happened to Kenny. Everybody texted him.
Oh, I got a photo of that too. I was like, "What?"
Mhm. Alrighty, guys. Have a good night. I'm gonna go to bed.
All right. Good night.
All right.
I'll
Have a
let
great
y'all-
one, guys.
You guys can all hang out backstage.
Okay.
All right. Later, guys.
Bye, everybody
Later,
in chat.
chat.
Friends.
See you later.
Talk to you